The patented self-contained sponge tech holds enough wash and wax to clean 8 or more cars. Kick the bucket forever. Sponge tech.
Today, I've got something special for you. Some of you have seen the show and have wondered about my driving background. So I'm going to suit up and give you a taste of what I've got. I'm Verena Mei, and this is Sexy Road Test. Today I'll be running my competition drift Nissan 350Z, which has been tuned and modified to meet my personal needs. But before we hit the track, I'm going to walk you around and show you what it's got. Let's start from the ground up. In the rear, I'm running 9.5-inch Nismo LMDT4 wheels and Bridgestone Potenza REO1Rs wrapped around them in 265, 35, R18. And in the front, I'm running 8.5-inch wheels with 245, 40, R18. My Z was built by Nissan Motorsports and MWorks. It has a 3.5-liter VQ35 engine with a twin-turbo kit by Jim Wolf Technologies. It makes 385 horsepower and 390 foot-pounds of torque. And with all that power going sideways, cooling is essential. For that, we have a CNR racing radiator with a swirl pot modified by Twins Turbo. When you're drifting, your mind is just freed of everything. You just think of how fun it is and how you're going to keep that feeling going. It's awesome. Drifting is currently the fastest growing motorsport in America. It's a controlled slide on an asphalt course. This extreme motorsport is judged rather than timed like traditional races. Each run is judged on entry speed, how fast you come into a corner, angle, the more angle the better, clipping points, and impact. And I don't mean crashing. I'm talking about leaving a lasting impression on the judges and audience. Coming down the straightaway, I upshift from second to third and approach the corner at full throttle. I rarely ever use my brakes. As I approach my initiation point, I throw the car a little to the right and then hard to the left. Then I kick the clutch, offsetting the balance of the car and shocking the transmission, making the rear wheels lose traction. As soon as I feel the rear end slide out, I let go of the steering wheel and hit the throttle, letting the wheel unwind in my hands and catching it when the car is pointed just where I want it. Transitioning or flicking the car in another direction, I lift off the throttle for a split second as I throw the wheel hard the opposite way. Then I let go of the wheel and get back on the throttle, being careful not to be too aggressive because the momentum can easily have me over-rotate into a spin. Taking the car out wide towards a wall and bringing it into the clipping point, I stay on the gas and left foot brake. I also use the e-brake to rotate the car in tight hairpin turns or to initiate a drift in 90-degree turns and to slow me down while in drift. While drifting, I utilize all techniques. Staying on the throttle, left foot braking, using the e-brake while looking out the side window. Timing is everything. Drifting is all about driver skill and ultimate car control. Taking a car to its limits without losing control. One of the most important things in drifting is looking where you want to go. And since you're always sideways, that means your windows become your windshield. It also means that if you want to get close to a wall, you have to look right at it. But if you look too long, it could be trouble. For me, when I'm sideways, it's just, I have the feeling of freedom, like I can do anything. I can conquer the world, and nothing else really matters at that time, because I'm fully in control. Even though from the outside, I look completely out of control, I know what I'm doing, and I got it covered. So I'm all loaded up and ready to head back to the shop. Hope you enjoyed the sideways look into my life. I'm Verena Mei, and this was another episode of Sexy Road Test. See you next time.
Doesn't your baby deserve a little pampering? Just add a little water and lather up that sponge tack. With sponge tack, the wash and wax fluid stays inside the sponge and won't dry out in between use. Wash at least 8 cars with 1 sponge tack. Then you toss that biodegradable made in the USA little demon cleaning out and start all over again. Go to www.spongetech.com to get the easiest detailing marvel to enter the automotive world. Kick the bucket forever. Sponge Tech.